Before we get started on the interview, what else do I have here?
So,
Oh, listen to this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Remember how we watched Harmony Montgomery case? We watched it go.
ew. Okay, I'm still checking. If you didn't hear that, that's great. But look at everybody's live now. What's this? Ew, you know what? I don't even. So let's get into this. But I do have a problem with her. Let her. So let's jump into this. And make her a sinner. Sinner attention.
Help out. We are willing to work with anybody that's not a monster. Okay. I don't think having a drug problem, I think it makes you a monster. Don't misunderstand me. But
Oh, don't be Two-Face again. Didn't you used to be hooked on meth? I'm sorry, I'm tired. You got every reason to be
when you
tired.
get clean, I think you should be given an opportunity to get clean and get your life together.
You don't
But
have
there are
your
some
life
things,
together, buddy.
absolutely some things, that I just cannot and will not stand by and idly by at that. Harmony Montgomery absolutely was failed by her mother, okay?
I'm
But
not,
her mother was
I'm not on Texas, but I know I touched what she said.
their own fifth wheel. Am I
That's something you're never going to get, so shut up.
And two, Katie said in a local news interview that at 9 she told Sebastian to go to bed. What I find odd, him to bed. I didn't know him at the time. That's what's got me a little confused, because I thought they had just like matching stuff. It is my understanding that the Bauer Sox have their own fifth wheel. Am
God damn, you look old.
am I not accurate on that? If anybody knows, I may not be accurate on that. I'm not sure.
Why is she in her sleeping outfit? Oh my god. You know, why is nobody in my chat? Sorry. I'm just checking.
Side of distant cousins, family. And so just to hear, the step grandfather, having chemicals, and seeing the assault for Aunt Melissa.
Okay, how about you? You gotta point out everything that is bad, but you have hurt people, you have strangled people, you have embarrassed people, even your husband. He has an IQ of 140. No, I'm kidding. But still, that's embarrassment. You have been arrested, you have been charged with assault and battery, you have been charged with meth and skill. Now that's something. That's Ellen Person. You have 43 arrests. Okay?
And seeing one of the, I think, Bauer Sox children with aggravated battery, and or maybe it's burglary, aggravated burglary, and burglary. I think it was.
But you don't have a clean record. so you cannot sit and trust them.
Was not battery, something like that. And so just seeing all of these people, it just keeps going. You look at the whole family.
Look at you. You told us, and the judge says, you're not two journalists. You should take it as a like, oh, you fuck up. You fuck up. You go to jail and pay for your crimes. Just because you don't like the answer that the judge gave you, go up and get your cojones. You're just a pussy.
Family. And they just, I'm surprised that they have the money they have, because they seem like, in my opinion, dirtbags.
Like you. You're dirty, like a cunt. You cannot get justice now. You have to get fame and money. Look who's girlfriend now.
They all have problems, and they're just, I don't know.
So do you.
I don't know. I don't like the way they smell.
I don't like the way you're going about things wrong.
I don't like the way they smell. I don't like how, like, we were staring out that window down at them,
You dumb fuck. You're not just talking.
and we saw his sister.
No.
You don't go in there and, regular clothes. You go in there like you respect the court.
You
That's
don't.
just how I've been taught. I don't understand these jeans and overall things.
Are you so jealous you can't fit in them? You can't look better like them?
Maybe it's because I'm from Florida and they're from Tennessee. I think Florida's got it together a heck of.
You don't got your shit together. Why are you spending all your fucking time on the internet instead of getting your shit together for the lawsuit that can be?
A lot more than Tennessee, me personally speaking. So now we're going to get into is flaunting. Montgomery absolutely was failed by.
Christian Rogers became the subject of an Amber Alert when he went missing last week. The TBI released new images of Sebastian today. The Sumner County Sheriff.
I really can't. Even if it was finding all of their garbage from their home and taking it with them, I just don't see them leaving this landfill with nothing. As soon as they found a bag that had any type of records in it for the.
Chris said you don't find anything about Sebastian Humphreys. So give that up.
Proudfoots or Sebastian,
Like
they would have grabbed that and taken it. I bet my bottom dollar. That they didn't walk away with nothing from this landfill.
Yes, they did. Chris says so last night.
Let's listen to that again.
Haley, Bob, we actually just heard from the Sumner County Sheriff telling us that they were looking in a very specific location, the location right behind me with that white tarp right there and a few people moving around. As you can see, there's more activity there now than there was previously in the day. It looks like they've resumed normal operations. Now, what's interesting about what the sheriff just told us is that they were looking this specific area because the trash from Sebastian's neighborhood got dumped here today. They spoke to the driver of the trash truck for that area.
They got dropped there that day. We missed all of this. It was dropped there that day. If you guys recall, this is something significant. Okay, and I'm just now realizing that this oversight, this massive oversight, as a matter of fact, because what I'm hearing happened is I'm hearing that they took the garbage from their neighborhood to the appropriate landfill, right? The one that isn't in Kentucky, and they take any of the refuse over to another landfill for dumping. And that got there that day. That refuse that their trash would have been in got there that day. So they were at a very specific area. Okay, listen to all of this again.
Max is wrong.
Let me get them back up on the screen so you're not watching my mug.
Thank you. You come.
Okay. County Sheriff telling us that they were looking in a very specific location, the location right behind me with that white tarp right there and a few people moving around. As you can see, there's more activity there now than there was previously in the day. It looks like they've resumed normal operations. Now, what's interesting about what the sheriff just told us is that they were looking this specific area because the trash from Sebastian's neighborhood got dumped here today. They spoke to the driver of the trash truck for that area, and he said that it was put in.
So what's the problem?
Could they have made arrangements to take all of the trash from their neighborhood and drop in a specific spot in the Kentucky landfill because they had the area to handle it? There's something with that we missed. I think this might be a huge critical key, but
not smart like the cops. I'm sorry, honey. You can even write unless to save your life.
Still, at the end of the day, I don't see them walking because there's something into that. He said, based on what the sheriff told them, I don't see a reporter getting this wrong. Oh, Miss Lee, mom of 3. Looky. How are you doing, love bug? Big hugs and kisses. Big hugs and kisses. Let's listen to that sentence. There's something in there.
But I think he's going crazy.
Haley, Bob, we actually just heard from the Sumner County Sheriff telling us that they were looking in a very specific location, the location right behind me with that white tarp right there and a few people moving around. As you can see, there's more activity there now than there was previously in the day. It looks like they've resumed normal operations. Now, what's interesting about what the sheriff just told us...
I'm interested in this because I want to know what Crime Time Buzz says after this, because one of my audience members gave me this very specific spot in this video from Crime Time Buzz, and I went there and I started listening to it, and this is what I heard. And it was like right then I knew that there was something that we missed that was critical out in that landfill. And something ain't right here because, as you just pointed out, yes, 8 days later. Who pointed that out? Who pointed that out? Somebody just said 8 days later. I remember seeing it. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Whoever said 8 days later, that is interesting because what was it? Did they call? This is interesting. This is really interesting.
That white tarp right there and a few people moving around. As you can see, there's more activity there now than there was previously in the day.
There's more activity now than there was previously in the day. Wouldn't more activity mean that they may have found something, that it requires more people there to go through whatever chain of custody? Gypsy said, thank you. Thank you, Gypsy. But let's keep listening. I want to back up again. I want to back up and I'm going to shut up. Okay, we're going to listen to whatever he says all the way through. We're going to listen to it all the way through. If I can help it. You know me and my mouth. I don't know if I can help it.
Haley, Bob, we actually just heard from the Sumner County Sheriff
Yeah, you can't have free. You got a mental problem. You have ODD. You better get that checked out before you go to jail.
Telling us that they were looking in a very specific location, the location right behind me with that white tarp right there and a few people moving around. As you can see, there's more activity there now than there was previously in the day. It looks like they've resumed normal operations. Now, what's interesting about what the sheriff just told us is that they were looking this specific area because the trash from Sebastian's neighborhood got dumped here today. They spoke to the driver of the trash truck for that area, and he said that it was put in that space right behind us. I want to show you some drone footage.
So, guys, that is something that did stand out to me. They went there the day that the trash from Sebastian's area was dumped. I didn't know that before. I don't know if you guys did.
All these ghost buckets sound like Betty. Let me see. This one. Like Justin for all. I mean, I don't know what he's doing tonight. Oh, I see why I don't have my subscribers. They're over there at Queen Beans. Okay. I gotta go. Good night.